Canada is retaliating against Trump, and the trade war is escalating. After last-minute talks collapsed, the US has imposed 50% tariffs on roughly $20 billion worth of Canadian goods. Prime Minister Mark Carney says Canada will match those tariffs dollar for dollar. Carney says Washington made last-minute changes that were unfair, uneconomic, and undermined confidence in any deal. He has suspended negotiations and recalled Canada's trade team to Ottawa, declaring that America has changed and the old relationship will not return.
However, that progress has not been enough to meet our objectives for Canadians. As a result, this evening, I have decided to suspend trade negotiations with the US and have directed Canada's negotiators to return to Ottawa. They have worked hard, in good faith, to defend the interests of Canadians throughout these negotiations up until the very last minute. However, last-minute changes in the US proposed terms were unfair, uneconomic, and called into question the reliability of any deal.
But Washington is firing back with a very different account. US Trade Representative Jameson Greer says Canada refused to finalize terms agreed earlier this week, while adding new demands and walking back commitments. Washington says it had offered Canada significant tariff reductions on steel, aluminum, autos, and lumber.
Despite the US offer to Canada to receive the best treatment of any major exporter to our market, new demands and walkbacks of other commitments by Canada have upended the careful balance reached in the past days. In addition, Canada is continuing to maintain its prolonged retaliation against the United States, including, among other things, flat-out prohibitions on certain American goods and services.
The US says the proposed deal went far beyond tariffs, covering supply chain coordination, critical minerals, digital trade, export controls, and stronger action against forced labor imports. Washington calls the collapse a missed opportunity for Canada to deepen its economic and national security partnership with the United States. Now the confrontation is moving into retaliation. Trump's 50% tariffs are in force, and Canada says it will answer dollar for dollar. Carney says Canada will build new markets and strengthen its economy at home, warning, "We will not allow any nation to determine our future."